What's up everyone, Plastic Degenerates here. Got a cool little video today of a project that I've been working on. I am making a diorama stand for the alternate head sculpt of the Sideshow Collectibles 1999 Pennywise from the movie It. I 3D printed a rain gutter along with a sidewalk with a little bit of asphalt in this diorama stand, and today I will be using the Aves epoxy sculpt to add a little bit more texture in the asphalt and the sidewalk. So according to the instructions, you should use the equal amount of the molding compound, A and B. So let me go ahead and just roll this together. You know, I rarely get things right on the first time, but I think I got equal amounts. Let's keep rolling these up and compare. And you definitely want equal parts of the compound. Too much of one or the other makes the consistency either too hard or too soft, and it just doesn't cure correctly. But yeah, looks like I have too much of compound B, so let me go and put some of that back, and I think we are good to go. Okay, so I am going to mix the two compounds together. You are gonna go ahead and mix it really good and make sure it is one color. Go ahead and put that aside for a little bit. You want to wait about 10 minutes for it to cure a little bit, just so it's easier to work with and it's not too soft. So I am going to be sculpting the asphalt and the concrete portions of the diorama. So the scene I am going for is the intro scene in the beginning, in where Pennywise devours poor little Georgie. And it's not going to be a full-size diorama. It's like a diorama stand in which the figure can be displayed on top of it, but it can also act as a display on its own for the alternate head sculpt. I feel like Sideshow did such a good job with the Pennywise figure, and the alternate head sculpt looks so good, it'd be a waste to not display it on its own. But yeah, back to the Pennywise that Tim Curry did in 1990. That just completely traumatized me as a kid. I felt like there was something so eerie and scary, like naturally scary, about Tim Curry's performance. Like, I saw the new movies, I didn't enjoy part 2, I did enjoy part 1, and I saw the new series, Welcome to Derry, which I did like, but still, none of them were nearly as scary as the miniseries, for me at least. So I am working with the Aves epoxy right now, and it is getting a little bit rough, so I will be using water to smooth the material down, just so I can get a better finish. And here I am just using a sculpting tool to sculpt the lines that would separate the concrete slabs from the sidewalk. Okay, now I will be using some foil that I am going to roll up just to recreate some texture for the asphalt portion. This is a method that works well with foam, with the insulation foam when you are creating dioramas. I don't know how it's going to work here, but I'm willing to try it. But I can tell it's not, providing the results I was expecting. So I think I might have to do something else. Okay, yeah, so I'm not loving it. It's definitely not giving me the asphalt texture I wanted. You know what, let's try the bottom of the diorama. When you print in FDM, depending on your build plate, if it's the textured one, it leaves a bumpy texture. Maybe this could replicate asphalt. Okay, so I think I got it to work. I think a combination of the bottom diorama texture and a toothbrush simulates asphalt texture pretty well. So yeah, that's what I'm going with, and let's see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with it now. Let's wait a few hours and let it cure, and then we can start with the paint. Alright, so I let the epoxy cure for a few hours, and now I am painting it matte black. Okay, so let's take a look at it now in the light. So yeah, that is exactly the texture I wanted for the asphalt portion of the sidewalk. Looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for a while so the paint can cure, and I will go ahead and paint the colors on it. Alright, so now that the primer has cured, let's take a look at it now, and that is pretty good for asphalt, I would think. And I did leave the rough texture on the concrete, so that looks pretty good. Let's get started with the paint. So yeah, I'm going to be going for a wet concrete look. So it's not going to be exactly gray. It's going to be a brown gray-ish color. And I used buff, black, and white, I believe, from Vallejo Paints. So I'm going to be diluting some of the buff along with some black, and I'm going to go over the concrete with one coat. And after that dries, I will be going over it with a dark wash and a light dry brushing of the buff again. As you can see, I primed everything black, so when the first coat dries, you will see the dark undertones that kind of leaks through. And after the first coat dries, you can see I am going over everything with a dark wash, just to highlight the details and textures. Okay, so let's put that to the side for now, and let's start with the storm drain grates. Alright, so like this is my favorite part of weathering, is rusting. I'm not all that great at it, but it's definitely my favorite part. And the grates definitely see a lot of air and water, so it's gonna have a lot of rust on it. And I'm just dry brushing a silver coat on it first, and I'm going over it with a dark rust color, which is like a dark brown. But when I get to the light rust and orange rust, those are definitely my favorite parts of this process. Okay, just about done here. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I am going to spray everything with the gloss coat to simulate the rain. Alright, just about done with the colors on it, so I am going to go ahead and spray a gloss coat of Rust-Oleum Clear Crystal Gloss. Alright, and after this, I will be playing with some UV resin to see if I could create some rain texture and add dimension to the diorama. Okay, so the UV resin did not go well. It doesn't look all that great, but hopefully I can salvage it by adding some Mod Podge to see if I can create some ripples and raindrops, but we'll see. Okay, so I did what I could with the rain. I don't love it, but it's not too bad, I guess. But at this point, kind of over it. So let's just go ahead and proceed forward with the grass. Okay, so here is the grass, and I believe it's hobby store grass. It was given to me by my brother, so I'm not too sure where he got it from, but it looks good. So let's get started with the gluing. Couldn't even tell you how many times I burnt my goddamn hand with this glue gun. Okay, just about done. Looks like everything's coming together. It's starting to look pretty good, but still missing something. Lights. I feel like in this hobby, if you can add lights to it, always add lights to it. It's such a cool gimmick. I feel like lights and transparent stuff. I'm a sucker for transparent stuff as well. So, yeah, always add lights. Just some simple wiring. You know, I'm not an electrical engineer or anything, but, you know, positive to positive, ground to ground. However, this kit's kind of confusing because the colors are all whack. The black cords on the light side is the positive, while the red on the switch side is positive, which makes no sense, but whatever. And don't judge me, this is just temporary. Normally I would do a cleaner job and crimp it, or at least put some electrical tape, but this is just a test. I'm gonna wire it up to a USB-A cord just so I can route it with all my other lights in my display. but this will do for now. All right, let's put this together and let's see how it looks. Alright, hoped this video creeped you out as much as it creeped me out. But if it did, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one.